Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're thinking about studying in Canada, you're going to want to stick around because we have some big news just announced about study visas. So, just 12 hours ago, Canada's Immigration Minister, Mark Miller, shared some important updates that could really affect you if you're a student or planning to study there. These changes are all about study visas, post-study work permits, and even spousal open work permits. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of this, especially if you're applying from India or already studying in Canada. Let's dive right into the most significant changes, starting with post-study work permits. So, if you're planning to apply for a post-study work permit after November 1st, 2024, listen closely. The first major change is that you will now need to take the IELTS exam. Yes, it's mandatory. If you've studied at a university and earned a degree or a master's, you'll need to achieve a CLB score of 7. But here's the catch. If you've done a diploma program from a college, you'll only need a CLB score of 5, which is a bit easier. However, here's something even more crucial. If you have a bachelor's or master's degree, you're guaranteed a 3-year work permit. But if you've done a diploma, that 3-year permit is only available if your study program aligns with in-demand occupations in Canada. So, diploma students, be careful. If your program isn't in demand, your work permit might only be for 1 or 2 years instead of 3. Next up, let's talk about spousal open work permits. If you're studying in Canada, you can apply for your spouse's visa. Previously, it was said that any master's or doctoral student could apply for this permit, regardless of course length. But now, there's a change. If you're a master's student, your program must be at least 16 months long for your spouse to apply for the open work permit. If it's a 1-year program, unfortunately, your spouse won't be eligible. Now, I know this might be a lot to digest, but it's super important. If you're a master's student, make sure your program is the right length if you want your spouse to join you in Canada. There's still some uncertainty around bachelor's programs, but we hope to get more clarity on that soon. Moving on to the next update regarding cap limits. Canada announced that it plans to cut down on the number of study permits issued. Initially, the target was 48,500, but now they've decided to lower it to 43,700 in 2025. While that sounds like a lot, Canada has been seeing a decline in international student applications, so it's crucial to stay on top of these changes. The next important update concerns the Provincial Attestation Letter, or PAL, that will now be mandatory for all master's and doctoral students starting in 2025. This is essential if you want to apply for your study permit, so keep this in mind. Before we wrap up, here's a quick summary of all the big changes. 1. From November 1st, 2024, post-study work permit applicants must take the IELTS exam. Second, university graduates are guaranteed a 3-year work permit, while diploma holders may receive less if their studies aren't aligned with in-demand jobs. Third, spousal work permits are now only available to master's students, whose programs are at least 16 months long. 4. The number of study permits issued is being capped at 43,700 for 2025. 5. A provincial attestation letter will be required for master's and doctoral students starting in 2025. If you have any questions or want to know more about these changes, drop them in the comments below. We'll be going live soon, so you can ask your questions directly. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might be interested in studying in Canada. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and information. Until next time, take care and see you soon.